Hello everyone and welcome back. The policeman who threatened reprisal attacks over Uromi killings has been arrested. So last time he made a comment concerning what happened in Edo State and he said, "I swear to Almighty God, we must do something for you guys. Have you forgotten all your brothers that are living here in the north? Mark my word, after 1 week, you shall see the results." So people have been complaining about this particular statement, saying that how can a policeman make such posts, and they were calling on Nigeria police to go ahead and arrest him. So today we heard that he has been arrested, and the funny part is that he is not even a policeman because they have already sacked him like 2 years ago, but he's still claiming to be a policeman. Like, what is going on in Nigeria is unbelievable, honestly. And also, we believe that Nigeria police, they are not going to stop here. They're going to go ahead and arrest every one of them that have already come out to issue a threat concerning what happened in Edo State. So, my people, take a look at this discussion and hear everything they said concerning the arrest of this so-called policeman, as well as the insecurity that is going on in Nigeria, especially when it comes to Fulani herdsmen. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't shared the video. Give it a like and also leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for doing so.
These times continue to try men's souls. An imposter, Hadena Hosseini, I hope I got that right, was spotted wearing a police uniform and making inciting comments on social media. He's said to have threatened reprisal attacks on southerners living in northern Nigeria. This is coming from the recent brutal killing of 16 northerners at Uromi in Edo State. Such intemperate attitudes must must be nauseating. You know, the attitude must come from demented minds, don't you think, BKO?
Yes, and you know what he said? "I swear to Almighty God,
oh yes,
we must do something for you guys."
Yeah.
Have you forgotten all your brothers that are living here in the north? Mark my words, after 1 week you shall see the result. At a time when we are trying to calm the storm.
That must be coming from a demented mind.
This has come from a deranged mind. Thoroughly irresponsible. I've said it, people are abusing the internet. The internet was not created to be abused in the manner our people are abusing it.
But to
lazy
aid
minds.
Man, to
lazy
help
minds.
Man.
Lazy minds. See what they are doing with the internet. You are using the internet to cause friction between our people. In a manner that reminds us of what happened in Rwanda.
Oh yeah.
Where some broadcasters set the nation ablaze.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yes. And that's why people have to be careful. I'm very impressed with the way northern leaders have jumped in and the steps that the governor of Edo State has taken. He went to Kano. I even saw him struggling to speak Hausa, but promising that justice will be served, that the people involved, that all of them will be picked up and all that. And that was reassuring to our people in the north. Senator Barau Jibrin, who has shown that he's a capable leader, was also in the fray. He jumped in to make sure that nerves were calmed. But this is all what this fellow could do. Try to cause problem, trying to trigger an explosion.
Meanwhile, he is an impostor wearing a police uniform.
Wearing a police uniform. He had the guts. Anybody who wears the police uniform illegally should go to jail.
Honestly.
Nobody has the right to wear. If you want to do a skit or you want to do involved in drama,
put the institution on notice.
Get the permission to use the police uniform.
Yes.
You can't use the police uniform to commit crime. What he has done now is using the police uniform to commit crime.
To incite,
to try to set our people against one another.
Set people against one another.
And this is somebody who had been dismissed. They have been dismissed from the police. He was belonged to the constabulary, according to the record. He said he was dismissed 2 years ago due to his questionable character. You know? So now see what he's done, trying to incite our people.
He's still keeping the uniform.
Yes. Or maybe he got that one illegally. It's possible.
Maybe he couldn't have kept it.
Yeah, because those constabulary, they are on regular policemen. I mean, those who have retired before, or those who do
the spy police.
Spy police.
Me, I know this. When you are dismissed,
Taken
everything
from them.
Taken from you.
Maybe he got it
surrender them
illegally.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I've gotten it illegally, and I think it should be brought. Of course, he has been arrested. He's been taken into custody. I think they should take us through the process of justice being served on him, so that he can serve as a deterrent to others. I expect that the Kaduna State Police Command should give us an update on how this guy's matter is sorted, because he didn't do well at all. I mean, he was boasting and busy inciting people. We are in police.
If his case is one, you are singling out. I told you on air. I was on air this past weekend. Somebody said to me, I be Edo. Because you can imagine, I be Edo. We said we they wait for them. I don't know why our governor go to Kano. You know, that's coming from
mind now.
From a demented brain.
Honestly. And when trouble comes, they take to their heels. You don't see them. They don't have the courage to stand and fight. But you can see them on social media. They make all the noise. But they harbor a mind that is extremely cowardly. They can't stand up for even things that they believe in.
You know, the ugly harvest of deaths in my country, your country, has refused to go away. Police in Benue State have thankfully rescued the passengers abducted on Thursday night near Otupo. 14 kidnapped victims were rescued by police and Benue Civil Protection Guard. Now, 2 of the passengers, including the driver, got killed in the crossfire. How long more shall we wait to call the bluff of these merchants of death, Majid?
It's quite sad. The killings in Edo still comes to memory.
Oh yeah,
they took the hunters for kidnappers.
Yeah,
but this one, the kidnappers succeeded in abducting 14 passengers out of 16 traveling along Otupo in Benue. They killed the driver on the spot. He was shot. He died on the spot, while another passenger sustained gunshot wounds inflicted on him by the kidnappers. They now took the remaining 14 passengers away in the wee hours of last week. But the police and the Benue Civil Defense guards were able to accost the kidnappers. They engaged in a gun duel inside the forest, where there was a serious exchange of gun battle and fire. So, unfortunately, 2 of the victims died, while some of the kidnappers also escaped with gunshot wounds. It's so sad that we lost some of the rescued, some of the passengers that were rescued. I mean, 2 of them died. But I think we should commend the police and the Benue security for quickly ensuring that it didn't last for longer than necessary. They didn't take more than 3 or 4 days before they were rescued from the kidnappers. And they have also sent notices out that they are sure that some of the kidnappers sustained gunshot wounds. So there's a notice out there for people to be on the lookout of anybody who comes to treat gunshots. I mean, at least the case is not like that of that retired NYC DG.
Okay,
Who was
yeah.
held captive for 56
56 days.
Before
And made to go through excruciating experience.
So it's not always a good story to tell in the dens of these kidnappers. I mean, it will be good to see how we can end this kidnappings and banditry once and for all in Nigeria. It's really, really traumatizing. It's an experience I don't even pray for my enemy.
Essentially because many states, including mine, and I dare say yours too, have criminalized kidnapping to the point of making it a capital offense.
I think most states should imbibe that. And anybody that has been caught as a kidnapper and that has gone through the court process and it's established that yes, this one is actually a kidnapper, they don't have any
should pay the price.
The capital, because what they put the people through. At times, some of them, look at the case of the lawmaker in Anambra. They took the ransom, they still killed him. They killed that lawmaker.
How do you explain that?
So it's something that should be handled with levity. When they are caught, they should be dealt with, face the capital punishment. That's what I think.
Because so we are not out of the woods yet.
No, we are still very much in the woods. Kidnapping has become such a big business in our country. It's a multi-billion naira business, and people would not give up easily on any piece of business with a high turnover, with a high profit margin. They will not give up easily. These people were ambushed on an 18-seater bus belonging to Benue Llings. They ambushed it on the 3rd of April, killing the driver and the passenger who sat in the front seat and abducting the other passengers. Then the next day, the police sighted the bandits in the forest and engaged them in a gun duel. The bus departed Makurdi and was heading for Otukpo at the time of the kidnap. Increasingly, kidnappers are targeting bus passengers, especially students. On the 17th of August 2024, they kidnapped more than 20 medical students in Otukpo, Benue State. Then on the 31st of December 2024, government kidnapped prominent Benue community leader Dikin Emmanuel Yaji. On the 26th of February, government kidnapped 4 Benue University students. So in that area, in that Benue, kidnapping is a big problem. It's a big problem, along with killings by criminal headsmen who go into people's communities to take people's lives. So we need to improve in the area of securing our people and their properties. Government has to step up efforts. Every time I read about kidnapping, my blood boils, because I know we can do much better in terms of protecting our people.
But we must commend police. When the police want to really,
because it's not easy.
Not easy.
When they go into the bush to engage kidnappers in a gunfire, exchange of gunfire, that is putting their own lives on the line.
Risk, yeah.
That's it.
So we have to commend them and their success, the success they recorded in rescuing those guys. So an 18-passenger bus, 2 persons died in the hands of the kidnappers, though. You know, but once they sighted the police, they took to their heels. We need this kind of response. Because if we had waited a little bit, then we will have lost the opportunity to rescue those people. So we need rapid response. We need quick response. Once these things happen, they must get to the scene quickly. And these people can't defeat the state, no matter who they think they are. They cannot defeat the state. So we need to put in more efforts.
MJ, a cynic said once, and I tend to believe it. Kidnapping has become the new armed robbery. It's cheaper than armed robbery. Sometimes you shoot a lot, fire a lot less bullets, but make so much money.
That's why I get angry when I heard that Evans, that notorious kidnapper who has been sentenced to life, is now seeking a plea bargain that is willing to
turn in some
after two people's lives.
After the property which he wrongfully.
Now, can he also bring back the lives he has taken? Those who have lost their families. I think those guys should go and face him in court. Can he bring back those lives that he has taken?
He's wasting his time. Nobody will free him.
I don't even think that kind of plea
He said he's gone to school, he has acquired degree, so what?
He had a past, he had distinction.
Before, during, or after?
That he had distinction.
Shamra Senior TV.